Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Damien.
And I'm Morgan.
Welcome to the second episode of Not a Podcast, where we play games and probably do other stuff.
Woo!
Just
Mostly a lot of other stuff.
talking things. Today we are playing Diablo
Three.
3.
Because
It's three.
Okay.
Because might as well do other games.
Yeah, and this one has actual adjustable in-game volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's Reaper.
You should be able to hear us this time.
Hopefully.
Prophecy. Stone. Stuff. I don't know.
Which one of you is which color?
I'm
I'm player 2. I'm the wizard.
I'm the demon hunter.
The cool one of the two.
But I'm the better one.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it is called Diablo when you're hunting demons, so the demon
Precisely.
hunter is the better one.
Precisely.
Yeah, but the demon hunter was introduced in this one. The wizard archetype has been around since, like, the first one.
But before mine was,
So
you know,
it's
like
boring.
just like assassin.
It's old.
Hey. Fuck you.
Someone's a little salty.
Whoa, we've got to kill these guys.
Oh, wow.
Always change. Wait, can we still buy potions in this one? Because remember, like, back, like, early-ish days, you had to buy potions, and then they changed it so that you could just...
Yeah, we still just have potions.
Okay.
There's a book here you can get some XP from.
I remember there used to
Okay.
be, like, an extra thing in here that, like, there was a doorway. At least I was pretty sure. There was, like, an extra doorway in, like, a secret room you could go into in there.
Okay, one thing about this game that I think is really interesting is, like, aesthetic-wise, everything's kind of, like, desaturated and dreary and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the color yellow when associated with light sources. It's like most...
Like, hey, look at me, I have a doorway you could use.
Yeah, but not even just single, like, doorways and stuff. Like, every light source is, like, super yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things that a lot of people, like, not necessarily the fact that everything is yellow, but, like, a lot of people didn't like this one because it was less dark and, like, kinda, I don't know, it was more colorful than other Diablo games and people didn't like it.
Yeah. I kind of like the aesthetic because the fact that most of the colors are desaturated except for yellow makes me feel uncomfortable. And I think that's the point. Because, I mean, I
Oh,
know
so-
very
What's
few
the-
people that like
If you
yellow.
press up on your D-pad,
Right, it was up,
then you
and
can
then, yeah.
equip there. And to open
I-
up your inventory and all your skill stuff, it's the big old flat button.
What?
That one. Yep.
Since when has it been that? I just thought it was, no? That's weird, I don't like that.
Christopher isn't used to playing it on this system. You're used to it on the Switch, right?
PC and Switch. I played it on PC originally.
Oh, yeah,
PS4 for a short amount of time. No, not PS4. I played it on the 360, and then played it on the Switch.
So this is your first time playing it on the PS4?
First or second?
Ooh, there's
Are
a
we
cellar.
counting the sound test
Huh?
as a play? Because if
No.
so, it'd be your second. Oh,
As Damien said, there's a cellar.
Yeah, you always go in the cellars.
Nah.
Christopher! You bastard.
Also, I think we're all, like, fairly tired, and Morgan's gotta go do a thing before too long, so, like, if we're very low energy, it's Damien's fault.
I have
Yeah.
to write my midterm. Woo!
I'm just enjoying my day off.
Haha, summer school.
Yeah, this is me procrastinating. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a break and get some food. I didn't get any food, but I'm doing this now.
Why don't you go get some food while we play games?
I don't want to make anything.
Sure, we have some stuff in there that you could not make, like some bread or
we've
something.
had, like, eggs in the fridge for, like, 2 months.
They're still good.
That we don't use. I know, that's what I'm saying. We've had them in there, we just don't use them.
I don't like eating just eggs. I prefer them in brownie mode.
Brownie mode.
I was about to say, did you say brownie mode?
Yes, brownie mode. Don't judge me.
You are being judged.
Let me into the cow level.
Did you say the cow level?
Yeah, that's the Whimsydale portal area. You got to get the staff of
Whimsyshire.
Whimsyshire, whatever.
Yeah, because Whimsydale is just from the Rainbow Goblins. It's
Whimsydale's the good one that you actually get stuff from.
That's
Yeah.
the one with the teddy bears and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both are, but one of them, the one that you get from the Treasure Goblins, you actually get gold and items and stuff from a lot, and the one you open up with the Staff of Herding is much less powerful and stuff because you can just do it whenever.
Okay,
And balancing.
I'm going to amend my light statement. There is one other source of light specifically, and it tends to be blue. But it's still kind of desaturated blue.
A lot of it tends to be blue or yellow or green.
But still, the blue light is kind of desaturated. It's kind of like a frosty blue.
Open. Ah, I didn't want to talk to you.
Ah, you fool. You fell for it.
You activated
Thundercross
my trap
Wood
card.
Attack.
Eldritch Blast! No, that's Warlock.
Speaking of warlocks,
yeah.
at some point we're going to be playing D&D. Not necessarily on here, but maybe. And
That'd be fun.
my new character decided to branch out from what I usually play, being some type of humanoid bard. So I'm gonna play a goblin warlock named Wobblin' Garlock.
It sounds like you're saying garlic, but like wrong.
Yeah.
It is wrong
Wrong
garlic. It is the wrongest of garlic.
Is garlic his weakness? Is he like a vampire?
I think
I think
showering
there's
is his
vampires.
Ah,
weakness.
like a 13-year-old.
He does have a charisma of 3.
You said showering was his weakness, right?
Yes.
Like any 13-year-old boy.
Thank you very much, but I showered a lot when I was 13.
I'm making a generalized statement. Don't nitpick me.
Don't nitpick you.
Yeah.
You're being nitpicked.
Bastards.
Another fun thing. Usually, like around January, in here, there's gonna be like 3 dead cows, and if you talk to them in the right order, they open up a portal to the old cow level.
Oh yeah, the Undarkening at Tristram event.
Yep.
The anniversary deal.
I used to play this game a lot, but time. Also, I have a terrible computer, but
Meow. Well, I got caltrips.
Ooh, fancy. And I've got another ability, but why use anything other than Ray of Frost?
At least, you know.
because you're basic.
Until you get Disintegrate. Then why use anything other than Disintegrate?
Exactly. All wizard builds, like, they try to make other things the powerful abilities, but like everybody knows, Disintegrate is like the only one worth using.
Okay, so one thing that I do really like about this game is the influences they took from Gothic architecture. And you know, it just
Yeah,
really
what about like emo
feeds in-
architecture?
Emo architecture. What is emo architecture?
You wouldn't understand.
It's just, but it's not a phase. Even though everything in architecture is a phase.
You can also roll
But-
through stuff to break it.
That's not fun.
One
But it's great because you could literally just like roll into a statue. Just ultimate headbutt.
a few of the things that you can tell that make this like along the lines of that Gothic architecture is like doorways have pointed like arches. Is that the word? Like the
Sorry, I
pointy
had to check my
tops.
phone. Yeah.
dare you?
Like, doorways have the pointy tops, and they have like the the fancy stonework, the very detailed, and like the gargoyles and stuff, and everything's just really pointy.
You can also damage things by rolling through them. Christopher, I'm killing them with rolling. Die.
I don't. Imagine if you're just like walking down the street and somebody's gonna like, I'm gonna kill you with rolling, and just like.
Opposite of
That's
Dark
an
Souls. Instead of I'm gonna kill you with rolling, it's just like, please don't kill me, I'm rolling.
Also, the
Little known
staircases
fact,
are
Dark
cool.
Souls is actually like the successor to Star Fox.
What?
Do a barrel roll.
I was
Now I
gonna
want to
say.
play Star Fox.
I was gonna say the lesser known sequel to Dark Souls is Light Spirit.
That's lame.
And I'm funny, shut up.
Hold on.
It is, in fact, imperative that you put out all of the candles.
But why though?
I don't know. But there's gotta be something.
Hey. That's not very nice.
I'm gonna give myself 15 extra minutes on my break, don't at me. Just cause this needed to like do things before we could play.
15 minutes is over, and then you're gonna be all like, I'm gonna add an extra 30 minutes.
Nope, I'm gonna get back to writing my midterm paper. Cause I don't wanna fail.
Having goals.
Goals and aspirations. Because we all know I cannot make an income
Why
on
would you want to
YouTube.
have Asperger's?
What?
It's a joke, because Asperger's sounds like aspirations.
In what
Either
world?
That, either that or breathing.
That's...
What?
Respiration.
I don't know why, but that feels kind of a scummy thing to say. Like...
Why would you want to breathe?
No. The Pope.
What?
Say Le Pope.
Yes, the statues.
Ah.
The Pope. They,
Oh,
they
hey,
got the
Deckard
Popey
Cain's
back.
not dead yet.
Spoilers.
The game's been out since like 2012.
But what about like the people who were born in 2012?
I just thought about something funny. Did it actually come out in 2012?
I think.
Let me check this.
'Cause it was
Actually,
like,
Morgan,
it came out,
you
like,
Google it.
we were playing it before I moved to Georgia,
Yeah.
and I moved in like 2013.
Something like
Diablo III came out May 15th, 2012.
So, a game about the apocalypse came out in 2012.
This isn't about the apocalypse. This is just about, like, you know, the continuation of, like,
The
the
apocalypse.
literal devil trying to take over this one part of the world.
This is like
But then he also invades heaven. And, like, it's basically the apocalypse.
Yeah, but also it's the third in a series that started back in, like, the 80s or 90s.
And all of them are about the apocalypse.
Yeah, but it has nothing, like, I don't see
Wait,
how
wait,
many-
wait. There's sometimes chests over here. Yeah. On very rare occasions.
something kind of
And over here.
interesting. If you actually compare the Mayan calendar correctly, because they had like a different numerical system and stuff with calendars, like leap years and
Numbers.
stuff throw things off. Their end of their calendar actually doesn't align with 2012. It aligns with 2020.
Watch, next year they're gonna be like, sorry, miscalculated, it's actually 2021.
Miscalculated. That's all of history. It's just like, oh, you know how we totally thought that these people all were cannibalistic. Nah, it was just some weird dude that did that.
What are we doing?
Trophies.
I think. Just a sec.
Here, Morgan, take over for a second. I'm gonna get a popsicle.
I've also not played this game on this system.
No.
But now I am player 2.
I thought you were doing like a Waluigi.
How do I jump?
No. You can't jump in Diablo.
It's just barely not a 2D game
What?
already.
What?
Yeah, you.
Did you see what happened to my character?
Yes. Mine does a backflip. See?
Christopher.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's funny, dang it.
Moonwalk.
I can moonwalk. I was about to demonstrate and then I realized there's no camera.
Alright.
I
Give
still
him.
got a popsicle.
Give him.
He's eating
Okay.
a popsicle.
Okay. What are I doing now?
I don't know.
I wasn't paying
I
attention.
mean, there is a mini map with an arrow down there.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to go talk to the dude. This is the thing.
Wait, one thing that I don't like is sometimes when like you move, the trees and stuff will like totally get in like up in your business and block your view. Like
But
it's,
then they disappear.
yeah, it's like it's not like the worst, but it's still just a little bit irritating. Like, what if I wanted to see that bottom half corner of the map?
No.
That's it.
Spoilers, they're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
Probably at some point.
I don't know how to do your. There we are.
There you go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
This is very hard to aim.
It aims for you.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, she gonna die.
Oh, the puking ones. I hate the puking ones.
Who cares about story?
It's hard to talk while I'm doing this.
All of a sudden, that guy's just like, "Why are you rolling?"
Because
I'm trying to tell you about my dead wife that you just killed. Sorry, can't listen. Rolling.
They see me rolling.
Wait, this way.
No!
What? Ah!
Oh, the eely little slimy
Grotesques.
bastards.
Should we clear all caves or just...
Nah. Like, you know the guys that explode into eels? Those guys suck, especially if you're playing a squishy build.
As you're known for. Yeah, you haven't played a squishy build in a while.
What?
I said you haven't played a squishy build in a little while.
Basically, all Necros tend to be fairly I mean, the bone armor one is decent.
The
Did you say boat armor?
Bone armor, but hashtag boat memes.
I only know one thing. So I'm like,
Are you going to explain the one thing that you know, or just leaving it there?
That's what I know. I don't care if you need arcane power. I only know how to do one thing.
X is another thing.
Ah, controller's going back to the Christopher.
One who knows how to use it.
Proceeds to do the exact same thing that I usually do. I wonder how long we've been recording.
I don't know.
Well, we actually started recording at about 1:35. It's currently 1:02.
You said
102.
135.
And then 102.
You get the idea.
We're recording in reverse time. It's like time, but backwards. Where are you going? The crypt's this way.
Oh. Well, we were off path and I was following it. I thought we were going...
I was just looking for the apprentice, but we found the apprentice already.
So we've almost been recording for about 30 minutes now.
When do you have to go back and do your thing?
1:15.
Okay, so that's when we'll stop doing the thing.
Okay.
That's about the same length of time as, like, the last one was in total.
Time. What is
Time
it
is
good
a thing
for?
you hang on the wall.
Time. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
I apologize.
I
I
don't.
subjected you guys to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, time is the thing you put on the wall. There's not enough time.
No.
I don't like that skeleton boy on the wall. Like this, the statues.
Ah, yes, the Pope.
The Skeleton Pope.
Spooky time.
That's Leoric's new name from now on. He's not the Skeleton King, he's the Skeleton Pope. We all in agreement here?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's the Skelly Pope. I don't like how that sounds.
Ooh. Have you been to Development Hell?
Yes.
Have you gotten all of the transmogs from it, or did you just steal mine?
I think I stole yours. Well, by steal, I think you gave them to me.
Yeah, I was like, here, have transmogs.
Yeah.
Development Hell was cool. It, for anybody that doesn't know, it just renames a bunch of mobs in something similar to this, but it's just basically the credits. And you get a couple of items that are unique to only that area. The items themselves suck, but they look cool, so...
Transmog.
You know one enemy that's always been a little bit weird to me? Those little baddie boys. Like the little...
Treasure goblins?
No, the
The
flappy.
bats.
Oh,
The baggy-
bats. I thought you said baggy boys. I'm like...
No, no,
That could also be grotesques.
baddie boys. Like the little flappy ones. Like that. Like, do they have a horn on their forehead? Because it looks like they have a horn on their forehead.
Maybe.
It's a four-horn.
Also, could there's gold back there. Could you imagine one of those, like, big ones that burst into eels? I know you're going to say the name of them, but I'm not going to remember the name.
I don't know the name of them. I've been playing
Grotesques.
this for, like...
I said it like multiple times. It's grotesques.
They're the eel boys. Now, imagine if one of them, like, their presentation, but like a magician. So they're just like, and for my next trick.
Remember when you could trade gold in Diablo on PC?
Yeah.
I think you can still do that on console.
I'm not giving you any of my gold.
You don't have to give it to me. I can just sneak in when you're asleep. You forget my bedroom is the living room.
Another weird thing is, I think it's kind of interesting how there's just like this random chest in this random like cathedral castle thing, whatever. and it just has like a pair of pants.
Nodwick, stay here until we return. Aye, my lord. Puts pants in chest.
Or when pants come out of a coffin. But that makes some sense, at least.
They're
Yeah, but at
Disney
that point,
pants.
you should also get, like, some bones.
Yeah. You should get like pants, but they're like on a skeleton.
Then you have to have, like, reverse crafting recipes, where
Just saying.
we've also done a circle.
Okay.
Why is my player 2 thing
There.
gone?
Huh.
I mean, like, I'm not complaining.
Try some buttons. What buttons were you pressing?
I see how it is. You want to put me back in, like, obvious player 2. But no longer will I be number 2. I will just be the other guy there.
You'll be the one that's not worthy of a name.
Just some kid.
Not worthy of a name? I chose not to have a name. Fuck, it's back.
That's what you get. Also, I'm really happy that the first one that we chose was the right one.
Mango
This
Maw.
always sucks.
Yeah, going through trying to figure out which one of the 3 crypts
Oh,
is actually
man,
the one you need.
boss fights. Oh, no.
I thought you were
there's a
going.
button.
I thought you were going to make that a musical parody, and then
Just
I
saying.
just looked like a weirdo.
What?
I thought when you said boss fights, I thought you were gonna start doing like a musical thing. I don't like it.
Interesting idea.
You have runes if you want to put them on now.
Why would I want to do that?
So that you're not playing like a scrub.
You got something to get scrubs, bud?
No, they're comfy. Ah, get it?
Yeah, because you're not a doctor.
I wish we could kind of get
Scrubs are comfy though.
like close-up view of the skeletons. I wonder how many bones they had to look at.
Probably like one pair, since all of the skeletons use the same thing unless they're...
They're special skeletons.
Yeah, don't
Like-
discriminate against skeleton kind.
Like, they're not all absolutely identical. I mean, of course they use the same like thing for a lot of them, but there's actually some variation.
Variation.
I'm tired. I stayed up until 3 in the morning.
Well, whose fault is that?
I'm gonna blame my professor.
What are you doing?
What? Why are you spending the time on this?
Because...
You're a bastard? Is that why?
hold on, wait, this needs
Stop,
to be
stop.
black.
Damien, if you keep messing with the microphone like that, it's gonna sound
Not
weird.
messing with the microphone.
You were touching the table with your feet, and the microphone's on the table, so by proxy, you were messing with the microphone.
Why are you stealing my colors?
I'm doing my usual banner.
Except you probably can't, because, you know.
I have 5 minutes.
It's fine.
We should probably close out so that way I don't get an F.
Okay,
You won't get an
there.
F.
I'll get an F if I want to get an F. Which I don't, but I'll probably also get an F even if I don't want to get an F. Because I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
Okay. Can we close this out?
Oh, the chicken one's already like a default.
Okay, there's 2 options here. Either we can close this out, or I can do my outro and then go work on my homework, and y'all can keep playing.
Yeah, let's just close it
Yeah.
Okay.
This has been episode 2 of Not a Podcast. Sorry for the low energy. We're all kind of tired, and I've been rather depressed lately.
I'm sad.
Morgan's sad. Damien can feel nothing but joy.
Woo!
See you next time.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Peace out.